Guys, it's Phaedra, and you may have seen a video that I did the same day that I'm doing this video, and it linked you to a blog post that talked to you about recovering from a hideous, it was awful, back problem to getting back to running after years of not being able to run. And after I turned off the video, I realized, well, I made it through one hideous video and maybe I could do another. But the purpose of this video is something really specific. Back when I went through my divorce and it had to do with infidelity, one of the reasons that my spouse became unhappy with me during our marriage, according to him, was my weight gain. And I had had two 10-pound babies back to back. And I couldn't control a lot of my environment back in those years, but one thing that I could control was what we had for dinner, what I had for a snack, how I soothed myself. And unfortunately, my drug of choice was food. And the good news was when the kind of light bulbs clicked off about my weight, it was super easy for me to get the weight off. I actually lost 100 pounds in 9 months, and that was like 12, 14 years ago. And what I wanted to tell you was when I was going through that divorce, I had actually lost all the weight. And what had happened for me was when I initially lost all the weight, my husband found interest in me again, which I thought was interesting. But when he actually did leave me for good, I was not heavy. And I had taken into running, and running had become very cathartic for me. And I want to tell you that if you are going through infidelity, get out there and get some meaningful ways to move your body. Kickboxing, amazing. Running, amazing. And let me tell you why. When you get your endorphins going and you there's this runner's high, and there's this ability to think really clearly when you're got all this stuff coursing through your veins. And it's so cool to punch a punching bag because legally you can't punch your ex, you know, and you need to get that anger out. And if infidelity has to do with your wife cheating or your husband cheating, you've got that displaced anger on the person that they cheated with. And for me, when I was out there running, nobody was bugging me, and I could spit and I could hack and I could cry and I could punch the air and I could do all this stuff. And it really helped me with my anger. And I want to offer that to you as someone who has been there. And I want to tell you that it just helps. So if you have a real sedentary lifestyle and you're going through a divorce, I really urge you to take that first step. And let me tell you, I used to be, 280 pounds. And so that first step for me was super painful. And it included a lot of aches, pains, tendinitis, things like that. But one little hint, side note, get yourself an awesome pair of shoes. These are my shoes. I hope you can see them. And you need to go get fitted at a running store for shoes, because those shoes will save your life. They will help your knees not hurt. They'll help your back not hurt. They'll help everything not hurt. And then you have one less excuse for not getting out there, because it just starts with one step. When I was super fat, I started just in a gym with a little personal trainer, and it was humiliating, and I was embarrassed, but it worked. And then I got out into the world and started just pounding the pavement. And it was slow going at first, but then it became addictive. And anyone who runs will tell you that, and it's the truth. So there you go. Please, from me to you with love, get out there if you are dealing with infidelity and get yourself moving. All right, I'm Phaedra, America's Divorce Coach. Talk to you later.